Triathlon exerts a strain on the body, and strength training is an excellent approach to counteract the effects of the activity. Strength training may be done at any time of the year, including during racing season. However, strength training for triathletes demands a different strategy than for athletes who rely on rapid strength and fast twitch power, as most triathlon coaches would agree. So if you're a new triathlete, or maybe a triathlete who's seeking excellent strength training tips, you have landed in the right spot. In today's video, we'll share some of the triathlon strength training tips with you, so be sure to stay tuned to the end of this video. Welcome to Triathlon Global Insights, the motivation channel for all triathletes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with what's happening in the triathlon world. We keep you updated about triathlon news, incredible races, training tips, and information about pro athletes. Every season, regardless of the discipline and focus of every triathlete, the aim is the same: to improve. With that aim in mind, the following are reasons why strength training is an important aspect of triathletes' planned training. The most prevalent purpose for undertaking strength workouts is to prevent injury. Strength training regularly can assist in maintaining muscle mass, enhance bone density, and protect susceptible joints from damage. While the goal should always be to get better in the sport you're training on, it shouldn't be detrimental to other aspects of one's life. It's important to be an athlete rather than just a cyclist, runner, or swimmer. You should be the best no matter what you're doing. Boost your strength. The slow twitch muscle fiber is increased by strength training, especially with weights. This is because slow twitch muscle fibers do not develop lactic acid simultaneously as fast twitch muscle fibers, allowing you to exert greater power for longer periods. More power equals a higher lactate threshold, improved form and body mechanics. Strength workouts are excellent for addressing body imbalances. With regular and consistent strength training, you may improve your posture and total body alignment. Strength training helps athletes generate more equal and consistent power to the ground or pedals, whether in their pedal stroke or running stride. This increases efficiency, which aids an athlete's fatigue resistance. Assume you have 12 to 16 weeks to devote to your systematic strength training at the start of the off-season. In such instances, strength preparation has a long-term training impact and a long-term delayed training effect throughout the competition season. This implies that you may not observe instant improvements in performance, and performance may even fall somewhat in certain circumstances. But on the other hand, strength training may be quite adventurous in the long run. This is especially true for Ironman or long-distance triathletes in training. Here are some tips and essentials to follow to do safe and successful off-season strength exercise. Number 1. Strength training should be consistent and avoid maladaptation. Strength training is high-intensity activity, so doing these exercises when you're fresh is vital. For example, a strength athlete would never conduct a long endurance session without first strength training, and endurance athletes should follow the same rule. It's okay to go for a brief cycle or run, but it's critical not to begin strength training while you're still tired. Similarly, immediately following a strength exercise with a long, tiring endurance workout might negate the benefits of your strength session. Number 2, emphasize functional movements. When you think about motions and planes of motion rather than specific muscle groups, putting together and performing a balanced strength exercise becomes much easier. To put it another way, single joint isolation should be avoided unless your objective is injury avoidance and activation of an underactive muscle group. Ground-based, multi-joint exercises should be the focus of your lower body strengthening. Compared to hamstring curls or leg extension, when you execute a squat or a lunge, you activate muscles in the right ratios. Include exercises in a single leg stance, such as a single leg squat, single leg RDL, or step up to balance. In addition to other functional activities that are beneficial for endurance athletes, the exercises are particularly effective in increasing stability and injury resistance. Number 3, endurance and strength training should not be done at the same time. Remember that strength training is meant to be used in conjunction with endurance training. Therefore, maintain high-intensity strength training, but avoid high-repetition, short rest programs like CrossFit and boot camp-style circuit training. The main objective is to increase strength and power without becoming overly tired. Therefore, rest between sets and work more vigorously for shorter periods. Number 4, in addition to strength, emphasize power. Force multiplied by distance over time equals power. When you raise the speed of a movement, it becomes more powerful. Heavy strength training, in particular, has shown great outcomes in tests due to both high muscle fiber activation and high power. On the other hand, power increases may be acquired by moving lighter weights faster. Surprisingly, several studies have shown that high weightlifting is an excellent strength training method for endurance athletes. However, light to moderate weight training has also been useful in studies. It's critical, regardless of how much weight you are lifting, to have the intention of moving that weight rapidly to enhance your power output. Number 5. Adapt your strength training to real-life sports. Concurrent training's ultimate purpose is to transfer knowledge. You won't see the same 30% gain in wattage on the bike if you boost your 1 repetition max on the squat by 30%. One option is to imitate some of your spot's movements and velocity. However, you should practice strength training within the context of your sport at some time. Swimmers, for example, can swim with drag or tethered swimming. Although paddles are a popular instrument, they come with a higher risk of a shoulder injury. Runners can do strides or short hill reps in their workouts. Alactic stomps, which are 10 to 15 second max sprints with complete recovery, may be performed by cyclists. Number 6. A portion of the total training volume should be replaced by strength training. Concurrent training, which combines strength and endurance training, is nearly always successful as long as the athlete does not add strength training to an already overworked training program. If you add strength training to your daily routine, you may have maladaptation or become more prone to overtraining. This is why doing strength training during the off-season or preseason when the total value is reduced is a smart idea. Number 7. Plyometrics should be used. Plyometrics are high-intensity jumping exercises with a brief stay on the ground. Plyometric workouts have one main goal: to develop power. Jumping isn't for everyone, but it's vital to realize that even a small amount may make a big difference. Begin with low-intensity activities like ankle hops or running drills and work your way up to higher intensity exercises like box jumps, squat jumps, and bounding. Because plyometrics may be taxing on the body, keep track of how many jumps you accomplish each session. The most important takeaway is to set specific goals for each strength training session. There's no denying that triathletes must devote hours to steady state endurance training to increase their aerobic capacity. However, there are methods to mix high intensity and heavyweight workouts into strength training for improved power. That ends our video for today. We do hope that these strength training tips can benefit you in many ways and help you in your triathlon journey. Thanks for watching with me and staying up until the end. You may like, subscribe, and press that notification bell so that you'll be updated on my next upload. Bye!